Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
Sports now. Moses, the Lloydminster Bandits are on a hot streak.
Well, yeah, I guess it'd be safe to say 7 of the last 10, not too bad, including 3 in a row. Of course, last night they took on the basement-dwelling Saddle Lake Warriors, who they actually lost to earlier this year. Perhaps revenge on the mind of the Bandits. In the first, Hunter Maidonic fires on net from the blue line. A few pokes at it by Jared Wayhill, and it goes in the back of the net. 1-0 Bandits. Minutes later, Anthony Renier from behind the net will spot a wide open Brody Pollard in the slot for his 14th of the season. All of a sudden, 2-zip. Bandits power play, some great movement will open up Tristan Petrie for the one-timer past Devin Owley. The ice looking slanted as more pressure continues. Maidonic and Renier, a little give and go action. The tip goes wide. Hooley will get toppled over in the process. Both guys were all right. Still in the first, Jesse Stansfield in the corner will come out, will draw the Warrior defenseman. Then Cam Cito will spot Atkinson, Connor Atkinson that is, to make it 4-0 after 1. Now 6-0 in the second, shots for third, 41-8 for Lloyd. Bad turnover here by Saddle Lake, and watch Jarrett Wayhill with this beauty. Wonderful toe drag for his second of the night. The Bandits cruise to a 12-0 victory. Bandits power play was clicking, scoring 5 goals on the man advantage. The next game is Friday when they head to Frog Lake. Try and extend that streak to 5. Here's more on the Bandits' victory.
Take what you want out of this game. It was nice to finally see our power play starting to click. We were going through a cold spell for probably the last 3 weeks where it wasn't clicking. So I think we had five power play goals tonight, which was nice to see it starting to come together.
Yeah, we just want to get on a roll before we come into the playoffs. Hoping we can string together some more wins here. We have 4 in a row now. We want to make it 5, maybe 6 this weekend.
Turning our attention to college athletics, with just 8 matches left in the ACAC volleyball season, the Rustlers men's and women's teams are in a playoff push in their respective divisions. The women are coming off a sweep of the Concordia Thunder last weekend, cruising to a straight sets victory, 3 sets to 1 the following night. They now face the Grand Prairie Wolves, a team that's arguably playing the best volleyball, winning 11 in a row after losing their first 5 to start the season.
Our first weekend against Keano was just getting back into it, and they pushed us pretty good. And then last weekend against Concordia on Saturday, they pushed us as well, which was decent. But the level of those 2 teams aren't where Grand Prairie's at, and so it's going to be good to see. You know, this is going to be a good test for us to check to see what level are we at, where are we competing at right now. I don't think that we're anywhere near our peak right now, which is perfect, as we want that to be the end of February.
On the men's side, they too are in a playoff hunt with Grand Prairie. Both teams set at 8-8, and with other teams just 2 points behind both clubs, this weekend becomes that much magnified.
Friday, Saturday might be the 2 biggest ones of the year. We'll see what happens come the very end when we compete against Kings. Those could be equally as important, so it's going to be real important for us to get a good start on Friday. We split with them last time up in Grand Prairie. The game we passed well, we beat them. And then the second day we didn't pass so well, and they took care of us pretty easily. So it's all going to come down to that first contact, and if we can do that, we should be fine. I think we match up really well against them.
Day 2 of the Viterra Scotties got underway this afternoon. Shalon Fleming, who lost in her opening draw yesterday, took on Chantel Eberly, who began the Provincial Scotties with a 7-1 win. We'll pick it up in the 5th end. Eberly down 2-0, lying 1, needing at least a 4-foot. She will draw to the button to nab the deuce. The game is tied. We'll fast forward to the 8th end. We're tied at 3. Fleming needing a draw to collect 2, and she would do just that to give her the 5-3 edge. In 10, now 5-4. Eberly with her last stone, looking for the draw to the button. It sails right through the house, and they'll call the game. 5-4 Fleming would be the final, pulling out the upset. Now, other scores from the afternoon, a score of 3-7 and 4 in the 9th end held Trish Paulson to defeat Wendy Thines, while Jessica Hansen earns her first win with a 6-4 decision over Mandy Seltzer. Lana Vey beat Brenda Gertzen 11-4 early as well. Meanwhile, we'll turn our attention to the Alberta Scotties draw 4 today. Shannon Kleibrink handed Taryn Hamilton a 7-5 loss, while Deanne Nickel earned a 6-4 win over Crystal Webster. And a couple of high-scoring games for you. Nikki Kaufman took her match against Karen Flory 10-2, and Delia Duchong beat Tiffany Game by a score of 11-6.